Yeah, Brian, get your thumbnail.
Let me get my thumbnail. Yeah.
Handsome man goes to Canada. Doors open, idiot.
This is Canada. There's dead fish over here. I don't know. Out here at the LZ World Tour Canada stop with Brian Hopp. Looking forward to a fun weekend. There is a competition, but this is mostly about just jamming out. They do some battles and whatnot. Should be a pretty good time. Should be pretty relaxing compared to like an FD weekend at least. So yeah.
Here makes it easier to separate people in qualifying of who's braver, who's got more like idea of the line and how they're making the car work. And if we see you in this game wrong.
I just got to go for a ride in Brian Hopp's car, which is pretty awesome. I haven't had the opportunity to go for a ride with him yet, even though he's offered me one and even offered me to drive the car. The car's a rock, just like everybody says. Definitely good car, very happy with it. We are, we're only a few laps in. He only did one chase run with Rich, but we're going to play with gearing a little bit, make sure that he's ready for the competition tomorrow. But otherwise, the car's running great, and he's feeling good. All right, so Hop on entry ran into the back of Grant Anderson, sadly, and biffed some things here. So sadly, the shock hose got damaged and the tow arm got screwed up. Hopefully that's all it is. We'll replace those things and get them back out on track. All right. Putting the fresh tie rod on. The other one was probably compromised.
Brian likes to hit people.
From the bump. Not me. But
Not you.
Brian Hopp.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing this. Tanner's here.
Having coffee.
Having coffee.
Hard.
He's gonna help us with some setup stuff. Get Brian comfortable in this car.
Yeah.
Finished up with Saturday morning practice out here. Hop's feeling pretty good with the car. Made a couple changes to it, but otherwise he's just working on his line. So yeah, everything's going all right. Qualifying in like an hour or something. Everybody's looking better than they were yesterday for sure. Yeah, having fun.
Rich Whiteman scoring an 83. 83 for Rich. Good score. As we move on to Brian H. in the S13. We're going to call him Brian Hop. Brian Hop. I'm going to go with Brian Hop.
Brian Hop.
He's got a Dart 427 engine. I don't even know what that is. That seems like an American thing.
It is a very American thing. And it's going to sound very much like an American motor as it comes down the straight here. Good initiation, a long e-brakes. He comes to the first and second foot. Doing a good job to use all the track. Taking the middle of the car off that cliff. He's got this car nice and loose. This is it. This is full party mode. He gets back on the throttle. Oh, no.
He's running out of gearing a little bit there, Jacob. I think he just hit the limiter a little too soon because he was absolutely spot on till then. And now it looks like he's a little wide on that last corner, trying to tuck it in at the last moment.
Hop just did his first qualifying run, got 70 points. He's going to try and turn it up, get a better score on this next lap. So how this works is you get 2 qualifying runs today, and they drop the worst. Whichever one is your best one is how they score you today. And anybody that gets in the top 13 no longer drives today, and they will move on to the main competition tomorrow. Everybody else will have to battle today to fill the rest of the bracket for tomorrow, which is a pretty cool sounding, kind of interesting format. So looking forward to see how that works.
Correct. So he's joined second, which means so he is going to be firing off the line, this S13. He's going to go hard here into this first corner. Very late initiation, but he gets that wall run perfect. Keeping those wheels out of those inner marks as well. This is a good line so far from Brian Hop, Limousin. This is where he's running out of gears, but he's sort of figured it out this time. He's got a little bit more momentum. And he tucked the nose in. He just about misses that zone as he comes across the finish line. I like the aggression, though. I like the angle. And I like that wall run on the start.
All right, super windy out here. So Hop did a second qualifying run, got a 75, which put him 15th place. So that means we get to compete this evening, right? And then we're going against Jordan, the RK Tunes BMW here.
By not getting up on the door of that bright yellow BMW.
Jordan with the initiation and going in. Brian doing a good job, getting good proximity. Oh, Jordan doing a bit of a dirt drop, giving the fans a bit of a spray down. But Brian able to keep that proximity coming in. And he does a good job here through the transition. This is the tough part that we saw Jordan have issues with before. And Brian, forgetting about that, just dives right in as we come across the vibrant finish line.
Hop's going out again. So we won our battle against Jordan from RK Tunes. So now Hop's going up against Dave Briggs.
So here we go. It's going to be Brian in the lead, Kevin in the chase. Brian Hop rolling into that first corner, very close to the wall. Brian Hop coming in on a big old angle here. Can he hold it? Very wide. That's a hell of a first corner for Brian Hop as Kevin fires the transition through, and Kevin losing a little bit of ground here. Brian Hop, not a lot of angle, but he is a rocket ship. He'll never slow this down, will he? He will slow it down. What a run from Brian Hop.
Wow.
That is a fast car, Jacob.
It's a good job to scrub at that speed. It is so hard to do.
All right, so Hop just beat Kevin, another Canadian fella. So we are moving on to the Final Four, which is pretty exciting. And we're going to see what happens next. So we've been doing this system because we don't have radios. When Hop drives back by, since we can't tell him what he's doing or what what's going on, we give him like a number system, like a number 1, right? Means everything's good, nothing to worry about, just go lay down a good run. The 5 would be like, you did terrible, you need to step it up. So we've been playing with that number system. Luckily it's been 1s, and then we gave him a 3 on that last one, and he laid it down.
Brian Hop in the lead is the higher qualifier. We got Mike Martino in the chase in a beautiful S15, SR20 into the first corner. Look at this entry from Brian Hop on the wall. Oh, there we go. That's a killer lead run so far from Brian Hop. But this is the bit where he struggles with gearing as he comes out, not a little bit straight, but still very fast. Can he slow it down? He's going too fast. Oh, he does make it work. That car is just the way. I mean, I'm going to say the car is fast. Brian's fast. Brian puts his foot down on the start line and he lifts it when he's finished the run, and he just left foot's just doing the clutch. He's not even. There's no dial in the lead position.
Right. Yeah. Checking left.
He's good.
Let's go.
Brian Hop's like, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Off the start line they go. Brian Hopp in the chase, got the pace. Has he got the aggression? He has the aggression. Here you go, right to the door of Mike Martino. This is what we came here to see. A good lead run from Mike Martino so far. Right. Oh, and Brian Hopp throws it away. Fires himself off the track, and Mike Martino just about gets to the finish line.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so Hop made a mistake following that S15 guy. So we are now battling for third. Grant Anderson broke his diff in the previous run in his BMW. They are allowing him to drive Luke Fink's Corvette. So Hop's gonna battle Grant in a Corvette for third. It's crazy.
Yeah, Cerise, well, it's a big decision. One's going through to the main event and one is not. Decisions are in. Grant Anderson's going to the main event. Buddy, you got to go find yourself a...
Well, that's it for us. Hop got knocked out. He got fourth place today, which means he does not advance to the top 16 tomorrow. But still plenty of driving to be done. We're still going to have a kick-ass time out here. They're going to do some fantasy battle stuff, so Hop will probably do some like competition in that sense. So it's going to be an awesome rest of the weekend still. We have enough tires for that, which is cool. That was a concern of ours. Marco.
We're drinking!
Marco is going to be drinking tonight, and I might have a couple myself.
If only I had a driver.
For what is technically day 2. We're not competing, but Hop's out there having a good time, driving his car still. We got some, probably gonna get some ride-alongs. First lap out, big wall scrape. Got some jam runs in. Next thing on the to-do list is a fantasy battle. It's Brian Hopp versus Nate Hamilton. Both Golan engines, both S13s, both running MA-Motorsports drivetrain. Should be a fun battle to watch.
Chase position. Here we go. Another fantasy battle on deck. Brian Hopp taking down some cones. close to the wall. Nate giving him a little bit of room here as Brian goes way wide. Nate Hamilton having to cut some track to get back into this one. Brian Hopp getting to that outer zone now. Nate's starting to make the move as they transition. Nate cannot catch Brian Hopp. He is just up and gone, but can he slow it down? He can do. And Nate Hamilton with a big dive across the finish line. Love to see it.
We made it. Hopp won his battle against Nate, which is pretty exciting. We love Nate, but we're happy to win after kind of rough weekend as far as competition goes. So yeah, that's the end of our weekend. That's it. The actual top 16 for the event is going on now. We're gonna go watch and hang out and continue an awesome weekend. All right, damage report. We got one shock, but it's really just the remote reservoir hose got pinched. One rear tow arm bolts. Both of these bent. Pretty wild. One very expensive taillight center garnish. Somebody's gonna be mad about that. We got one side skirt, took a little beating. Rear bumper took more damage. There's that center garnish. Rear wing took a good hit on a wall ride. That's it, really. Whole lot of tires, whole lot of fuel. Forgot about this wheel, actually. It's a trash can now. We're back in the shop now from our trip in Canada, but we had a great time. Everybody up there was super welcoming. The driving was awesome. The event was really fun. Thank you to everybody that made that happen. We'll see if I do any more of these events where I kind of follow a driver around. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.